Hey everybody, Dean here with Mitchell Fitness Solutions and a message for you. This is, in my opinion, probably one of the more important videos I will cut and what I have cut recently for sure. It is, in my opinion, going to talk about, explain, get you to understand the missing link in 9 out of 10 fitness programs when I'm sitting down and talking with people, when I'm listening to them and listening to what they're trying to accomplish versus what they're doing. So, and this does include my program, because if I told you that 10 out of 10 people that use my program see the success they're looking for, it would be a lie. It just simply doesn't happen. However, I do feel that I've pinpointed why. So I'm going to start with this. Excuse me. It never fails. I get asked the question. I read about it. I hear people talking to each other about it. And it always goes, hey, did you hear about this magic pill, this magic workout, this magic diet, this revolutionary piece of equipment that changes the way we work out? You know, all these things are related to the simple fact or the idea that by doing this, taking this pill, following this nutrition program, it will completely revolutionize, change the way that your body burns fat, puts on muscle, makes all these changes. It's not even from this world. It's so crazy. I'm here to tell you, in over 15 years of training, it doesn't exist. I'm not going to claim to have it. I don't know anybody that has it. I know a ton of companies out there. I know a ton of trainers that want to pitch that they can sell it to you, but I don't know anybody that has it. I've never seen it. However, I do feel that I have pinpointed what is the missing link. Again, I'm not going to label it a magic pill, but I promise you with certainty, if you don't have this, you either will see mediocre success at best or no results at all. Okay? So I'm going to start by painting this picture. It never fails when I get a brand new member, a brand new client that onboards into my program. There's always this look of self-defeat. You can see it in their face. There's fear, there's anxiety, there's just this negative energy, this negative aura. And sometimes rightfully so, because they've tried everything under the sun and nothing has worked for them. So at that point, and I've talked about this before, but there's a transition that happens. And this is, in my opinion, what makes or breaks those people that see huge success and see nothing at all. There's a transition. And I can see it when I'm training with them, whether it's one-on-one or group training. Every rep, every set, every minute that clicks off of the clock, they are just miserable. They're waiting to get out of that class. They're just, when is this workout going to be done? I just want to see my results in the mirror. I hate this. And, just that kind of energy. Then there's a transition. There's a shift that takes place. And it's really interesting to watch because it's literally overnight. They go from that to almost this look of determination. And there's a little bit of it's almost like a peaceful look. And that's not to say that they're all of a sudden enjoying their workout. It's not to say that they're jumping up for joy because I'm asking them to do 10 more squats. That's not the case. It's a look of they've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. They know that those goals are attainable. They know that body is there, and they're going after it, and nothing is going to stop them. This, in my opinion, this state of mind is ultimately what everyone needs to reach their goals. And that is what I've built my foundation of my MFS program around. That's what I'm writing this book on. That's how I run my business. That's how I operate with my clients. Everybody thinks I'm a personal trainer. I promise you, 20% of my time is devoted to actually training. The 80% is devoted with my clients to keeping them in the right state of mind, keeping them the mental state where it needs to be. So let's make sense of why this is so crucial. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We are all made of the same stuff. The only difference between me, my wife, any fitness professional, you're flipping through your magazines and looking and saying, God, I'd love to look like that. The only difference is two things. One is our habits, and the reason why those habits are different is because we have a different state of mind. We know with 100% certainty that those goals are reachable. That body we want is reachable. Therefore, our habits, they tend to evolve around that. Okay, so for example, I still go out to eat. I don't order the foods that you do, but I still go out to eat. I have free time like everybody else. I might occasionally go to a bar. I don't probably drink the same drinks that you do. That's the point. The point is that I just do things differently than you. That fitness professional that you're looking at and you wish that you look like, They do things different. And the misconception, in my opinion, is we all live miserable. I eat boiled chicken 7 meals a day, and my food tastes like crap and all this stuff. That's not the case. And any of my members and my personal clients, if you talk to them, they tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. But there's a very clear understanding that if you want that success, if you want those changes, you have to change what you're doing. Okay? And this is the part that, in my opinion, either makes or breaks people. You have to hold yourself accountable to the reality that the reason that the person you see on that other side of the mirror looking back at you is not who you want to see is because of your own faults, because of your own habits, because of your own decisions. And that's a tough pill to swallow. I get it. Taking ownership of that is a big challenge, because it's easy to say, well, I have kids and I've got this work situation and I have all these responsibilities that keep me from that. I'm going to call you out. It's BS. Trust me, I've worked with everybody from people that make millions of dollars a year to people that are broke, dead poor. I've worked with people that work 100 hours a week to literally they don't even have a job. There is no perfect storm, but you can always find a way to make it work. If you're a person watching thinking, well, I've got hypertension, I've got diabetes, I've got heart disease, I get it. There's all these different ailments out there, but I've never met anybody that I can't find a solution for. I can't work a way around it. The beauty of that, if you can kind of get out of that negative thought process, the beauty of that, the best thing about that is that means that the ball is in your court. That means that it's completely up to you. Nothing is standing in your way but you. Nobody has the ability to dictate and take that away from you and say, well, you know what? You can't go after that body. You can't have that. Take ownership of it. And I promise you, if you can grasp this state of mind, and again, in my most successful clients, it happens to them. This transition takes place. If you can grasp this and run with it, I promise you the sky is the limit in terms of you reaching your goals and any goals you want. So I hope you take that and run with it. Again, I apologize up front if this was long-winded, but this is such an important message. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm trying to finish this up and get out of here myself, and I will see you next time at Mitchell Fitness Solutions.